It was destiny that guided you here. It is fate that you face me in battle. My name is Shadi. Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Stairway to the Destined Duel. Got that right in first take, alrighty. So today we're taking on one of the final duelists that we've yet to unlock in this game, or I guess not so much unlock, but face off against. There's really only 3 duelists that we had remaining, that being Bandit Keith and Duke Devlin, and also now Shadi, who we're facing off against right now. We're using the same deck as we did in the Duel Pyramid, and the Duel Pyramid is actually how you unlock Shadi. After you complete the Duel Pyramid, Shadi just sort of randomly shows up in the duel field, or what the fuck that shit is called. So yeah, I figured I'd, take him on next. Especially seeing as how the sort of next characters that I have to take on are kind of difficult for me to unlock. They're gonna take me some time, so I'm gonna have to do some stuff in between. So for example, like Duke Devlin, I have to have beaten every single character at least once, so that's gonna take me some time to get. But more difficult than that is gonna be Bandit Keith, who you need to have beaten everyone at least 5 times, more than they've beaten you, which is a bit of a crazy requirement that I'm gonna have to go ahead and fucking deal with. But yeah, we're gonna leave that for later on. Some of the other things that I'm planning on doing in between is, for example, I'm going to, I'm afraid that thing's gonna be Cyber Jar. So I kind of want to like attack into that just to see what it is, and then let my monsters get wrecked, and then activate polymerization. Just go ahead, let me just flip this up. There's a reason why he didn't flip that up the first time. BAM! I am the best of all time. Geki. 7 tools. United we stand. Tainted Wisdom. Ah, shit. Alright, Tainted Wisdom in attack mode. And finally, Versago the Destroyer. What you got? Dark Condition Hero, Black Chaos, Gemini Alpha, fucking course, Harpy's Feather, Dark Hole. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can try and force him to use all his cards, or at least use all his good staples. So I'm gonna place that face down. See if I can force him to summon his monster, summon his I have Tainted Wisdom, I have Versago, 2 goddesses with the 3rd. I have 3 goddesses with the 3rd eye, so I'm gonna put another one in defense mode. Now on my turn. Ugh, I'm gonna have to get rid of another card. Well, maybe not. What I'll do is I will discard another goddess. If I need that one, I'll use Monster Reborn to bring it back. So I'm hoping he'll use, that Harpies, and then I was hoping he'd go for Dark Hole after that, because I had more monsters than him, but that didn't really work out as I planned. Which is fine, whatever. It's not that bad, actually. I can hopefully draw another Poly. Nope. Or a Fusion Gate, that'd be nice, but let's see actually what he discarded. Alright, nothing too great. I don't know why he has this garbage. We can bring back his Gemini Elf, I guess. Whatever. Let's just go for broke. See how much damage we can do in 1 turn before he hits me with that fucking, I want to use the one in my hand, and also this one, where he hits me with that Dark Hole. Throw that out there. Oh, I guess I can just Monster Reborn in afterwards, so I guess that's fine. Throw down the Negate attack. I'll Regeki him, which will prompt him definitely to want to use his Dark Hole, since you won't have any monsters. So once he uses that, it'll be fine, because then I can just go in with United We Stand after I bring back Skull Knight, who's gonna have a whopping 3,400 attack, 450. Oh no, he's actually gonna go for it. Wow, what a dick. Alright, well, Negate attack. Wow, that's pretty ballsy. He doesn't use Dark Hole immediately. Gonna throw down Fusion Gate, and then I'm gonna go here. Where? Oh, there it is. It's Monster Reborn to bring back. I have a Versago the Destroyer on the field. So if I bring back, I could bring back, not Versago. I have, fuck, why did I say Versago? Versago lets me, yeah, he's Fusion here. Tainted Wisdom, that's what I have on the field. I don't know why I said Versago, but I'll bring back Versago. So then now that I can use Fusion Gate, here, I can't wait until I get this card in Duel Links. In Duel Links, I have, with Pegasus, I have a Meteor Black Dragon deck, Fusion deck, and I also have like Spirit Ryu in that deck as well. I was really annoyed when you find out after like, I'm up to like stage 46, 47, something like that. At level, there's a deck level 45 that has the Meteor Black Dragon deck, and I was really annoyed. I was like, come on, man, I thought of that. How are you just gonna go up and steal my idea like that? But yeah, I have that deck with Pegasus. It's cool with Pegasus because Pegasus's ability lets you see what cards your opponent has face down. That's really cool. But in general, yeah, Meteor Black Dragon is dope, but I wish I had Fusion Gauge so I can use him a little bit more quickly because, you know, trying to draw out a poly is pretty annoying. Your power. I feel it is a force beyond time that contains both strength and wisdom. Much more powerful than I had expected. Sweet. Also, one of the things that we need to do is open up every pack in the game. Because if you remember, after we bit the Duel Pyramid, we got these symbols up top that we need to sort of do a bunch of different requirements to unlock. That's what I'm going to end up doing in between now when I face Shadi, and, you know, next couple of times when I take on Duke Devlin and Bandit Keith. Because if I were to just do them, it'd be kind of only, you know, 3 episodes, and I feel like there's a lot more that I can do. There's also this thing called the Limitation Tournament, which I really want to take part in. As you can also see here, you know, the Rare Hunters are available now, just freely, so you can challenge them so you can get your extra wins. As you can see here, I used to beat up on Grandpa to get some cards. I was going to say DP, but you don't buy packs in this game. I'm mixing it up with a different game I was playing. Anyways, let's go ahead and take on Shadi again. We are fated to battle again. Your challenge is accepted. Shadi looks pretty interesting in here. His like sort of nose and his facial structure looks a lot more sort of stern. Shadi's a very weird character because he was in the series. He kind of just showed up after Pegasus, and you know everyone was kind of like, I feel like everyone was kind of like not sure what was gonna happen after Pegasus. So they were like, so what happens now? I mean, he got his Grandfather Soul back. He beat the bad guy. And then, you know, Shadi shows up and we're just like, oh, well, alright then. I meant that both in, like, what the people were saying, and, like, this asshole was just throwing down his shit. Like, you cannot get more early hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh! Staple than fucking Harpy's Feather Duster, Dark Hole, and Gemini Elf all in the same turn. Like, that is just some mega bullshit. Can only use them to summon Vermingen Sparrow, who is not great. I mean, I'll let him beat me up so that he can summon one more card, hopefully. Okay, yeah. This is gonna hurt a lot, but it's gonna let me summon Fiend Mega Cyber, and then I'll be able to summon Vermingen Sparrow. But yeah. After, you know, beating Pegasus, everyone was kind of confused, and then, you know, the whole thing with Bakura happened, and then, you know, there was a lot of shit going on. And then fucking Shadi shows up, and then he goes into the Millennium Puzzle. Like, there's a lot of crazy shit. You're just like, what in the actual fuck is going on? And then you also find out that it was Shadi who fucking who gave Pegasus the Millennium Eye. A lot of fucking crazy shit. And then it also turns out he also plays a sort of role later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, the new one that came out, Dark Side of Dimensions, because I believe, from what I remember, I didn't get to see the whole movie. I saw pretty much 60% of it, but then I had to go do something else, no. I accidentally closed the video, and I didn't feel like going and finding it again, and then, you know, opening it up and whatnot. But, yeah, the main antagonist of that movie is sort of related to Shadi in some sort of way, and one of the main reasons why he did the things he did was because of something that happened to Shadi. I think something around those lines, but I'm pretty sure Shadi was mentioned there and he was involved, and I was really confused because I wasn't sure why Shadi was still a thing, especially for a move. Okay, that's That would have sucked. I thought that would have been, well, I thought that was going to be Mirror Force. That would have been horrible. But in hindsight, this is pretty bad as well. I gotta hopefully get lucky and hope that this guy doesn't wreck my ass real quickly with something like that. Which isn't too bad, actually. He can go ahead and do that and try and attack my Sanguine, which would lead into me losing the duel, but I'm gonna be smart and not only reduce your attack, so that, or rather, not only stop you from attacking, but also reduce your attack so my monsters can actually finish you off now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and summon, go ahead and summon Visago the Destroyer, and then finish you off with Fiend Mega Cyber. I think that should do enough damage. If not, I kind of fucked up just summoning all these monsters in one turn. All these weak sauce monsters. Like, oh shit, I don't think that's gonna be enough. I'm gonna lose this duel. That's not enough. Oh, fuck my ass. Unless this guy, oh, he doesn't have any cards. Unless he draws garbage. But I highly doubt. He just needs a monster with at least 1300 attack. Oh, fuck, he got swords. Alright. That's fine. It's pretty intense. Alright, well, this is garbage, so I'm just gonna throw that down as fodder. Gonna put all of you guys in defense mode, quite honestly. Just to be very safe. I doubt there's anything he can summon right off the bat that can kill any of my monsters. Yeah, I figured as much he would go for a Vermigent Sparrow right off the bat. But there was nothing he can summon right off the bat that would have, destroyed Vermigent Sparrow. Or, so much of, destroyed it and then I would have lost 300 life points. There's nothing he could have summoned that easily. So I should be fine. Gonna end up losing a bunch of my monsters. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and negate this. Just so I can keep these monsters for another turn, just in case. I really don't think there's anything I don't really have anything I can summon, quite honestly. I was thinking like maybe, because I remember I had Trihorn Dragon in this deck at some point, but I do not. So this is gonna suck, but that's fine. Saga would have been nice to have, and Sungin also, but Sungin is gonna let me get a Goddess with the third eye to my hand, which I can use for fusion. If I even get to that, I mean, unless I get Graceful Charity and then draw some stuff, but I can't really do anything with this hand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and beat up, actually, not the other guy, but the Gemini Elf, who's a little more threatening, quite honestly. Puts him, finally I'm in the lead now, with only, 100 life points more than him. See what he's got. Yeah, I was hoping for that. I knew you were gonna do that shit. Go fucking eat a dick. I knew it. I knew you were gonna try and do that slick shit on me. Piece of shit. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. I actually wanted to flip her up. Or summon her in attack mode, I should say, and attack him directly with her, but whatever. That was a pretty close one. Almost got my ass handed to me, but I managed to make, make a good comeback, I guess. Your power, feel it as a force beyond time, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Stay fresh.